Okay, log one. Hi, my name is Ashley Flower, and I decided I'm gonna make videos on my health journey right now. I see these all the time on YouTube and stuff like that, so I thought maybe I could do it and then, help share my thoughts, my journey and everything. I only have my family and 2 friends, so I kind of just want to talk more about it and what's happening and stuff like that. So I got my book, kind of just to organize things. So on February 26th, it was at 8 p.m. I had this project thing. I'm in college, it's my first year, and I'm in this environmental science class. And basically she was telling us for extra credit that we could find this type of oil, palm oil, on foods and like makeup, hygienic stuff. So that night on February 26th, I was bringing something. I found pumpkin pie that had palm oil in it. I was like, okay, so now I just need to find something hygienic or makeup. So I went in my room and I was trying to read something off the bottle, and then I blacked out. I was feeling fine. I don't know what happened, but I wasn't really, during that time, I wasn't feeling scared about it. I have I can't do anything the second it comes on, but I can think of just like one sentence, and I remember saying like, oh, this is it. So I kind of remember my arms just going out and like, I don't know. Then I woke up to the ER people in my room, and I felt really scared and anxious, like, who are these people, where am I, stuff like that. And they put me on the couch. I have a couch in my room, you can't see it, and they would just keep asking me questions like, what's my name, where do I live, and I didn't know, like, I don't know who I was, where I was, and stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of just started regain conscious after a while, and then they were just telling me I had a seizure, so they left. I kind of don't really remember what happened. I was just very confused. So we went to the ER to get things tested. Everything was normal. I was very shaky. I couldn't very much stand or anything like that. Probably just because of the seizure. The symptom of the seizure was like a grand mal seizure, a chronic tonic seizure. So I was stiff. I just remember while I was sitting down reading the ingredients, my mom told me that I was unconscious. I fell and my head was under the bed, so my head was just banging on the bed until my sister found me, and then they moved me and then called 911. So we went to the ER, got tested. They didn't see anything, and they told me to not take any of my medications. I take fluoxetine, Prozac, mirtazapine, birth control, the Yaz, and that was it at that time. So they told me to not take it. So I was like, okay, I guess. I don't know what to do. It's the ER, so I just kind of trusted them, right? I went home and I slept on a mattress on the floor, so if I had another one, I wouldn't fall off the bed. And my mom and my sister were sleeping on the bed. And obviously I couldn't go to sleep because the mirtazapine is a sleeping pill for me. It's not really an antidepressant, it's more of a sleeping pill. I don't know, I felt like, I don't know why, I just wanted to take a hot bath, and so I did. I wasn't feeling good, probably because I was cold turkey off medication. While I was in the bath, I started to dry heave and throw up. Obviously, because I'm not on my medication. And so, yeah, after that, I kind of forgot what happened. I feel like I was just really tired after that. So I finally went to sleep. And I immediately contacted my therapist and my psychiatrist. And my psychiatrist was like, it's not the medications, because if it was the medications, then it would immediately take it, I would have a seizure. Like, I've been taking these medications for months. So I was like, okay. I talked to my therapist, and she deals with a lot of people who have seizures, so she was just telling me, she was like asking why the ER was like told me to go cold turkey. Like, that's never a good thing. I don't know why they did that. She also, the therapist also told me that the medication, it wasn't medication because it wasn't an immediate reaction. So I was like, okay. She told me that to drink water, sleep better, and be less stressed, right? Which is like, okay, yeah, I was pretty stressed during that time because it was college. I had never been to college before. I'm pretty sure I drink a lot of water, and I sleep over than what I'm supposed to. Okay, so I was like, that's not it. So yeah, a couple of months go by. My mom wanted me to go to a neurologist, but I said no because I thought this would just be like a one-time thing, you know, like, I don't know. 2 months go by. I'm feeling good. I'm just stressed because this is during finals. It was around April. I was really behind on work and essays because of the seizure. I had time off. So during that time, I was trying to get everything done. Whatever. I was trying to do an essay, and I was in my dining room table. It was an environmental scientist paper. Instead of using like normal animal words, use the genus, species, stuff like that. I search up the stuff like that and, like, you know, copy and paste it onto my essay. And then all of a sudden I blacked out and I was like, no. I was like, no, because I knew what was gonna happen now. So I woke up to the ER men again. When I woke up, I actually knew what was happening, actually knew where I was and everything. So I don't know why. I kind of just saw the ER men like, oh damn, it happened again. Did I go to the ER? No, I don't think I went to the ER. The ER people were just like, okay, you're good. So they left. My sister is a nurse, so she was checking up on me and stuff like that. And I just did the usual. I just rested and stuff like that while everybody is watching me, making sure I'm doing okay. Yeah, that was a little bit, the second seizure was very worse, I would say. The after effects were, I don't know. My mom told me she was in the kitchen with me, and she heard 2 long groans. Heard that's like an epileptic groan. I kind of forgot what it's called. I've been learning about epilepsy, seizures, and stuff like that. So that's what happens before a seizure happens. And then my arms went up in the air, started locking in, and I fell. Which really sucks because that was like a very high table I was sitting on, and I literally just fell on the ground. Like, I don't nobody catched me. So I woke up too late. My head was aching. I had a little bump on my head and everything. But they told me that like my face was really red. I was spitting, like falling. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, basically a tonic-clonic seizure. Anything you could think of. Just that. I was also very pale and stuff like that. Obviously, I am very pale right now, but the ER we're talking about is usually this pale and stuff like that, and they were checking my lungs, which I didn't realize. They put a needle on my finger. Didn't even feel that. When I got to the ER, I was like, what's this band-aid doing on my finger? I didn't remember that. Recently, I haven't had any more seizures. Probably because it is now the summertime. It's now summertime. I have no school. I do have school, but it's not very stressful. It's only one class. I think my seizures is due to stress. I don't know for sure. After the second seizure, I was like, okay, I actually gotta go to the neurologist and stuff like that. So I still haven't gone to the neurologist. I did an EEG though, because of my primary doctor. She ordered me one. So before the EEG, the day before, I didn't sleep, and I don't think I took my medication. I kind of forgot. I wasn't taking my sleeping medication, so kind of slept a little bit during that night, because if you know me, I'm a very big sleeper. I cannot stay up all night. That's just not me, loves. But they wanted me sleep deprived, so I slept for like 20 minutes. I wasn't really knowing what I was supposed to do. I just knew that I was supposed to sleep, and that was it. Should have probably done my research on that, because I didn't know they were trying to induce a seizure. So while I was there, I was like, what are they doing? Like, why am I blowing on like a blowy thingy? Like, trying to make me hyperventilate, like strobe lights and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, they're trying to induce a seizure. I was really scared, really stressed out, because after seizures, I get really anxious, scared, and horrible. I just feel horrible. So I really didn't want to have a seizure, but I didn't, and I couldn't go to sleep, which is a bit of a problem. In high school, I used to do an all-nighter and stuff like that for homework time. I'm usually like very awake during the evening time is whenever I'm going to like pass out. Yeah, so my brain is just kind of normalized to be awake when I'm sleep deprived. So maybe I should have told the nurse that. I'm probably going to tell the neurologist that. I was hoping maybe I could get like a 24-hour or 72-hour EEG. I feel like that would be more accurate. Yeah, but like I said, I have been searching stuff up, and I was thinking maybe I could have PNES, which is psychological non-epileptic seizures. Searching it up, and it kind of fit my description that it's like young adults, people with trauma. The symptoms of during the seizure isn't very similar. Like mine are like tonic-clonic seizures, and the PNES is a little bit more different. So I don't know for sure. I know PNES has a lot of different symptoms. It's not very researched on, so they don't really know like a specific seizure, yeah. My family also thinks that I could have epilepsy because my mom's sister used to have epilepsy when she was a kid. She would wake up in the middle of the night, just walk off, and then have a seizure. Yeah, she did get diagnosed with epilepsy. She did take medication, and I guess she kind of just grew out of it. I've had a lot of medical conditions before that I'm going to talk about with my neurologist. When I was in intermediate school through middle school, I would pass out. I wouldn't pass out, I would almost pass out. I would black out. I would still be conscious though, and I felt like my heart, like hot water would just pour over my heart. And I feel very tingly, weak, and couldn't see, but I could still walk and talk. So then I would just alert a person, my friend or a teacher, and originally I would do was just eat. So I think it's because I wasn't eating anything during breakfast, and originally whenever I would almost faint, I would be working out, exercising, stuff like that, so maybe that's why I would be passing out. But also during junior year, I would believe focal seizures. A lot of times junior year was very, very stressful for me. So during classes, something would feel like a zap in my brain, and my head would immediately go down. My eyes would roll back, and it would only be like 5 seconds. That happened a couple of times. I told my mom about it, and I don't know, she isn't very whenever I talk to my mom about health issues, she doesn't really do anything about it. So I would tell her these things and she just wouldn't care. So I told my sister, the nurse, and she was like, yeah, that does sound like focal seizures, or like very small seizures. And she was like, well, it's just like an annoying thing, you can't really do anything about it, so like it's just whatever. So I kind of just ignored it, and I was like, okay, I guess so. I mean, I can't really do anything about it anyways. I did talk to the doctors and everything online, and they're saying go to a neurologist. It could be seizures, could be something else, we don't know for sure, any more details. But I kind of just blamed it. Most of the time I would not have my glasses on, so I thought, okay, maybe it's just because I don't have my glasses on, I get a little dizzy, so I kind of black out a little bit. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, I also just learned about this thing. At night, I would have auditory hallucinations. Could also be just some spiritual stuff, because my house is haunted. But I did hear about exploding head syndrome, where you're trying to go to sleep and all of a sudden you hear this little, like, loud sound just going right in your ear. So that happened to me in the middle of the night. I was just trying to go to sleep, and all of a sudden I heard this man yell in my ear. Felt like his breath and everything. I don't know. That was also junior year. So I was like, I'm too tired for this, I don't care. I was just kind of used to paranormal stuff. That's what I thought it was. But I did search it up a while ago, and it did say that it is the symptoms of epilepsy. So I was like, oh, okay. But that's about it. Pretty sure that's about it. I was gonna see a neurologist a couple of days ago, but he canceled. Don't know why. And that was my second appointment trying to get in. The first appointment, they were like, oh, well, I didn't think you wanted an appointment. Even though my mom was like, yeah, we did. And so they just kind of blamed it on other people. And then the other people blamed it on them. So then we're like, okay, let's just make an appointment. It's whatever, I don't care. So I made an appointment. I waited for like 2 months. And then 2 days ago, they canceled it. So now I have to wait for another 4 or 5 weeks for the neurologist again. I was really happy to go, but they canceled. They called me, and then I cried for like 2 or 3 hours because I was like, I just need to know what is going on with me. Yeah, this felt really good to get all of this on my chest. Really like this. Might do more. I'll be talking about my journey and everything. Keep you guys updated. I don't think anybody's gonna be watching this, but maybe if like I die like one day, then people will look at my videos and be like, they would understand what happened. I don't know. Just really sucks because I'm supposed to be majoring in environmental science, and my dream job was to scuba dive out in the water, test things, do projects underwater. And if I do have epilepsy, pnes, any type of seizure disorder, that's going to be out of the window. So I'm trying to have backup plans to maybe just do an office job because that's the most safe for me. Really don't want to do it, but I also can't drive. I love driving. That's what really sucked for me for a while. Ever since I got the seizures, I was really depressed that I couldn't drive. I only started driving senior year by myself because of my controlling parents that didn't want me to drive. I finally felt free, that I could drive, be on my own, and do stuff. And now that I've had seizures, I now have to rely on everybody and lose some of that freedom that I just had. But recently I just kind of come to terms like, I guess this is it, like, I can't drive. My phone actually just died. So glad all of the video is saved. I was like 30 minutes of talking that I thought would have just went away. But yeah, just come to terms with everything, things I can't do and not do. I have been doing tarot cards and stuff like that. A lot of the things that they keep telling me is to let go of the past. Stop defining your present with your past. I really thought that it was just my childhood stuff and what happened with that stuff was happening throughout high school, but maybe while I was just like thinking while my phone was charging, maybe it was just let go of what I could could do during the past. I could drive, I could swim, I could, you know, be an environmental scientist if I wanted to. Maybe it's just them telling me that you have to let go of that because you can't do it anymore. You have to figure out new things, learn about new things. Don't let the past define you. Don't let it make you sad. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to come to terms with things. And yeah. So that's about it for now. Really want to see the neurologist and everything. And that's about it. I will see y'all, or me, later. Probably will videotape after the neurologist. I'm gonna do YouTube. Bye!